All right, welcome to the second edition of Are You Kidding? Here on New Music Nation. I'm at the Sock. Here we are today, Toronto's waterfront. As you can see behind me, what are you jittering? What's going on? Why are you jittering? Cameraman, what, you got a bee near your head? What are you, hold still for crying out loud. All right, behind me you'll see there's water taxis. I don't know if they're real, can you really call them water taxis? Because they don't have a roof, so you can't possibly trap in the smells that normally come with a taxi. And probably they won't be playing music really loud that you don't like, and on the phone, on two different cell phones at the same time. Personally, I prefer the water Uber. Anyway, what is Are You Kidding? Are You Kidding is a show where we play videos that have been submitted to us that we think were intended to be funny, but they may not have been intended to be funny. So if we're playing your video and we think it's funny and you didn't intend it to be funny, next time, make a better video. And this next video, I guarantee these people are intending to be funny. The band is called Fishhead Phil, and the video is called The Bitch Phase 2. Now, don't get on my ass, because I used a gendered insult. That was the name of the song. I didn't name it. I simply reported what they said. If you have a problem with it being called The Bitch Phase 2, then go and complain to them. And don't complain to me if you don't know where Phase 1 is. We used to listen to Mambo number 5. We never listened to Mambo 1 through 4. So let's have a look at the first video. These guys, they're either mad geniuses or really, really high, or both. Warning, there's some disturbing imagery featuring tongues and facial hair. Yeah, it's about as good as it sounds. So let's take a look. Fishhead Phil, The Bitch Phase 2 on New Music Nation's Are You Kidding?
Tell me what you see. Is it pretty? Is it nice? Is it beautiful? She's a bitch. It's not nice, and it's not beautiful. She's not pretty, she's not nice, she's not beautiful. She's a bitch.
look at that. The boats are rocking out to Fish Head Phil. That was the bitch phase 2. I got to give those guys credit. I mean, it's a very madcap video, but they're actually good musicians. I love the use of 3 drummers, the harp and a violin, the trombone, French horn, and alto sax, also the washboard. Not many rock combines these days play the washboard. Not many people can find a washboard, so I give them credit. Though apparently they've been together for a long time, and they're Canadian musicians, chances are they use that washboard for their clothes. We're going to another video now. This one is really messed up. Like, you thought the last one was intentionally funny. I think this one's intentionally funny too, but even so, it's really messed up. It's called Pictures of Your Bone from South Florida Chucky. Florida is a really messed up state. Like 7 out of 10 weird news stories of the week come out of Florida. It could be the humidity, or drinking water from a swamp. Maybe it's the Waffle House restaurants every 40 feet, whatever. Florida's bloody weird. Also bloody weird is guys sending unsolicited dick pics to people. This video combines them too. It's two nuts in one. Warning, there's a disturbing image of a hairy man in lingerie, so if that doesn't scare you off, have a look. Pictures of Your Bone, South Florida Chucky. Are You Kidding? On New Music Nation.
She gets high on a little honky tonk. She learned to dance before she...
Did you put the extra sauce in like I asked you to? Hey, you got a purty mouth. How about you give me your phone number, huh?
I don't want to see any more pictures of your bone, or know what you're doing down there with your phone. I don't care if you're bored, 'cause you're sitting home all alone. Just please don't send me any more pictures of your bone. Maybe you could go and volunteer for a good cause. It might give you time to reflect, think, and pause, so that the next time you're thinking of taking nude portrait pics, maybe a nice smiling shot of you or your cat, but please, no more dicks. Look, I understand sometimes it's not easy being a man. You want hot, steamy sex that doesn't involve your own hands. But look, I just think that there's got to be a better way than masturbating naked on your bed. Hashtag Dick wants to play. Just please don't send me any more pictures of your bone. I don't want to know what you're doing down there with your phone. I don't care if you're bored, 'cause you're sitting home all alone. Just please don't send me any more pictures of your bone.
Pictures of your bone.
There's no way you can tie that in a... Holy smokes, is that a double Windsor knot?
Pictures of your bone.
You can't balance on, dear Lord. That's not humanly possible.
Pictures of your bone.
You can't drink a beer through your... Oh, is that one of them fruity craft beers?
Pictures of your bone.
Ethel, take a look at this. You hammered a nail into a solid piece of 3/4-inch plywood. I don't care if you're bored, 'cause you're sitting home all alone. Just please don't send me any more pictures of your bone. Please don't send me any more pictures of your bone. Please don't send me any more pictures of your bone. I don't care if you're bored, 'cause you're sitting home all alone. Just please don't send me any more pictures of your bone.
Pictures of your bone.
Please don't send me any more pictures of your bone.
Fake news.
Please don't send me any more pictures of your bone. Please Please don't send
Is that
me
the
any more
elephant man's bone?
pictures of your bone.
Por favor, no más fotos de tu
Please
peso.
don't send me any more pictures of your bone.
What's that picture of, Doc?
Please don't send me any more pictures of your bone.
Stop it! Stop
Please don't send
pictures
me
of your
any
bone.
more pictures of your bone.
They forgot the extra sauce again!
What did I tell you? Was that one fucked up video or was that one fucked up video? But very entertaining. Thank you, South Florida Chucky. Probably that was a one-off for him, but I'm hoping he makes a career of it, kind of like Weird Al. South Florida Chucky, what do you follow up, though? Once you've done pictures of your bone, what do you follow up with? Like, you've scaled Everest at that point in time. I don't know what his next magnum opus will be. Anyway, we're going on now here on Are You Kidding on New Music Nation to this is our 80s section, because I mean I love the 80s. Everybody who lived through the 80s loves the 80s. People who didn't even live through the 80s love the looking back on the 80s. The 80s was a great time. There was it was colorful, energetic, self-aware, and they had talking trucks and talking cars, which was really freaking amazing. And also, apparently there were a lot of evil sheriffs running towns back in the 80s, because every TV show had at least one or two. I mean, those were the days. This next video is about the 80s, sort of. I don't know why he's calling it the Strut 80s. There's not much in it. There's no talking cars or trucks, sadly. No evil sheriffs. It's almost 6 minutes, so it's like thriller length. And there's some lime green and pink mixtures, which kind of references the 80s. But you know what? Just watch it. Why am I spending so much time talking about it? It's a show about videos and music. I am neither video nor music. Just go. we're continuing our 80s section here on Are You Kidding? On New Music Nation. That was Strut 80s. Again, it was entertaining, but I don't know what it had to do with the 80s. It reminded me, Strut 80s reminded me of the title of another movie, Star 80. But the Star 80 was a very, very different movie than that was a film. The next is from Devin Bateson. He calls it 80s Movie. Now, he's from Hamilton, and based on the song, probably Down Mountain. Can you count how many references to 80s movies he makes in this video? I counted them. See if you can count them and keep up. When we come back, we'll go through the list. Here he is, Devin Bateson, 80s Movie on New Music Nation. All right, did you get all the? All right, did you get all the 80s movies there? See if you're following along at home. Here's the checklist, in order: 16 Candles, Stand By Me, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Risky Business, Breakfast Club, Back to the Future, RoboCop, Die Hard, Goonies, Pretty in Pink, Princess Bride, Weird Science, Karate Kid, Trading Spaces, Labyrinth. No, wait, Trading Spaces doesn't count. That's a TV show. It was supposed to be Trading Places. How can a guy do a thing all about 80s movies and get the name of the Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy movie wrong? Trading Places was one of the greatest movies of the 80s, and Trading Spaces? Like what, did it fit the poetry by calling it Trading Places? Because that was just a list of movies that he put on there. This pisses me off when you're inaccurate. If you're gonna do a thing about the 80s, be accurate. It's not hard to go to Trading Places from Trading Spaces. By the way, we're down here on the waterfront, and my cameraman Anthony says to me, "Something smells fishy here." And I said, "Yeah, fish. We're at the waterfront, for crying out loud." All right, actually, when you're in Toronto's waterfront and you just smell fish, count yourself lucky, because that's the least offensive smell you're gonna get. As soon as it heats up here, it's a bouillabaisse of filth. Okay, on to the next video. I don't even know what this guy was going for in this video. He's an artist. He used to go by Unknown Misery. He's changed it to King Mizo Made It. He's big into cryptocurrency and blockchains to sell art and music, which I have no real idea what he's talking about, and I have no idea what he was going for in this video. Maybe he's trying to bring back powdered wigs into hip-hop fashion. You tell me. Here it is, King Mizo, Mad King, on Are You Kidding? New Music Nation.
Upside Beats.
Everything you said like walking off a ledge, like it's slow, walking off a ledge, like it's slow. Now you go to sleep, good night, white power. Now you close your eyes, good night, white power. Now you go to sleep, good night, white power. Now you say goodbye, I sing your lullaby. Bang, 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 that's your lullaby. Bang, 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 sing your lullaby, white power. Now you go to sleep, good night, white power. Now you close your eyes, good night, white power. Now you go to sleep, good night, white power. Now you say goodbye, I sing your lullaby. Bang, 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 that's your lullaby. Bang, 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 sing your lullaby, white power. Cut him down, 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 cut him down. Like it's love. Everything you said like it's love. Everything you said like walking off a ledge, Everything you said like walking off a ledge, like it's love. Now you go to sleep, good night, white power. Now you close your eyes, good night, white power. Now you go to sleep, good night, white power. Now you say goodbye, I sing your lullaby. Bang, 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 that's your lullaby. Bang, 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 sing your lullaby, white power. Now you go to sleep, good night, white power. Now you say goodbye, I sing your lullaby. Bang, 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 that's your lullaby. Bang, 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 sing your lullaby.
The prettiest color, the prettiest color, the prettiest color. Can't compare with your eyes, the prettiest color. So look outside at the leaves, they fall with so much ease. Just like the condition that I found myself in. I dread the day that fall, dies and turns to frost. Everything we meant to do turns into a memory, held in secret songs. In autumn songs for secret lovers. In
All right, that was Wax Theatrics, a video that clearly didn't have a budget for shampoo. But judging by the music and the guy at the piano, that look on his face, he had serious piano face. So I'm pretty sure they thought that was a serious video, and going to be a little pissed off that we put it in Are You Kidding? But you saw the video. Where would you have put it? All right, up next, Grilled Cheese by B The Wiz. Now, a lot of rappers, they take their rhymes from inspiration from real life, poverty, violence, family, social justice. This one came about as B The Wiz was sitting in his car waiting for CAA after his engine overheated, and they just decided to shoot a music video, because now with the phone cameras, you can. But just like the island of Dr. Moreau, this video begs the question, just because you have the science to do it, does it mean you should do it? Here it is, B The Wiz, Grilled Cheese, on Are You Kidding? On New Music Nation.
Grilled cheese and chicken noodle soup, that's my favorite. I used to love it most when my grandma used to make it. I used to be the one who was watching over places. Now I'm looking out for people that are my neighbors. Have a couple friends out, turns into a rager. Before cell phones, they used to hit me on a pager. I remember back then I used to be so basic. Now I'm first on the list, first name basis. Impatient, I'm faded, I'm about to make it. Small pond, big dream, so maybe I should face it. This is my reality, I'm struggling to take it with a grain of salt because my mind has been awakened. My mind is debating all these things that I've been saying. If worst comes to worst, the worst is amazing. Cause the lessons that were learned were things that we surveying. Say less and see more the way that I've been praying. So if you're getting caught up with the paper chasing, you gotta understand that this life can be amazing. You just gotta work hard so you can be the greatest. My happiness is the key to my motivation. Grilled cheese and chicken noodle soup, that's my favorite. I used to love it most when my grandma used to make it. I used to be the one who was watching over places. Now I'm looking out for people that are my neighbors. Have a couple friends out, turns into a rager. Before cell phones, they used to hit me on a pager. I remember back then I used to be so basic. Now I'm first on the list, first name basis. I appreciate mom and pops for everything they did. I understand why my pops had to leave the crib. I was 16 more aware than when I was a kid. They gave it all they got to provide the life I lived. It was great looking back on friends that I grew up with. Wasn't a question of if they were at the function. Sleepover, land parties, trampoline jumping. Homies I grew up with back when words would mean something. But mean mugging new trends and talking about them loose ends is something I don't do because I think it's all a nuisance. I got my main friends who are loyal to a T. So build your inner circle because loyalty is key. Grilled cheese and chicken noodle soup, that's my favorite. I used to love it most when my grandma used to make it. I used to be the one who was watching over places. Now I'm looking out for people that are my neighbors. Have a couple friends out, turns into a rager. Before cell phones, they used to hit me on a pager. I remember back then I used to be so basic. Now I'm first on the list, first name basis. People wanna be the best, don't wanna do the work though. Finally guarantee your ash competition workflow. Confident in myself, that's why I put in work. Though this ain't a brag, it's a test we paid by the word, bro. Ain't making sense, that's a Spotify pay though. But we having fun, so you know it's okay, bro. We gotta do it all, otherwise it won't work. So we gotta group up if we wanna move the payload. This is how we acting when we playing the games. I'm coming with the boys who be digging the graves, and we be copping the wins, a life of luxury sins. If this my title shot, I can't wait to begin. Grilled cheese and chicken noodle soup, that's my favorite. I used to love it most when my grandma used to make it. I used to be the one who was watching over places. Now I'm looking out for people that are my neighbors. Have a couple friends out, turns into a rager. Before cell phones, they used to hit me on a pager. I remember back then I used to be so basic. Now I'm first on the list, first name basis.
All right, welcome back. That was Grilled Cheese, and it just goes to show you, you don't really need a whole lot of production to make a music video, but goddamn it helps. This next video, this one's batshit insane. It's got UFOs, alien abductions from a planet apparently low on milk. You'll see what I mean. Stephanie sports an outfit that's a cross between Apollonia in the 80s and Daredevil's comic book girlfriend Elektra. And there's a cameo from a cow. This is Stephanie Braganza with Chains of Silence. And that's the last video here today on Are You Kidding? On New Music Nation. I want to dedicate this show today to Hashman, Shazad, Ranavan, Rustam, and Bilal, because that's the names written over there on the cement. Yeah. Okay, guys. This one's for you.
Tragedy blues, thriving from silence, living tunes, encourage imbalance. You'd rather fall into place than point out a big disgrace. Start 'em young, then they've won. The less they know, the better. Couldn't we remove this dark stain on the world? Couldn't we remove this dark? Free me. There are no excuses for these chains. Free me. Give me a moment free of pain. Taking lives to comply with historical lies. Truth is next door.